Hey everyone, welcome back. This week I want to share with you guys how to put on a screen protector for your iPad. Now, the reason why I need to change mine is because it got really scratched right in the middle of the screen. All because of my new Apple Pencil, the one with the magnetic charging. It had this really sharp piece of plastic on the tip, and I didn't even notice it because my last pencil that I had from the original iPad, the original iPad Pro, didn't have any issues with it. So I just figured, it should be okay. But anytime I started drawing on the screen, it would make these really deep scratches, and anytime I would draw, I would kind of like skip over whatever line I'm trying to make. So, this was the cause of it. So anytime you guys get a new Apple Pencil, I would definitely check out your nib and make sure that it's not like pointy or anything. And if you had the old one, swap it out, because that's what I did with mine. I had an extra nib on my old pencil so that I could use that instead of the one that came with this pencil. So what you guys are going to need for this tutorial is, first off, you would need 2 rubber bands. Now I got these I don't know if you can see it, they're like really clear, thin rubber bands, but you can use any rubber band. Just make sure you have 2. And these came with the iCares screen protectors that I got from my previous iPad. I just saved them because they were really helpful. But you can use any rubber bands, so it doesn't have to be these. You also will need some Scotch tape, a dry rag, and maybe some stuff to clean your iPad off, like Windex or something. Oh yes, and you would definitely need a screen protector. And I'm using the Super Shields screen protector for the iPad Pro 12.9 inch, the 2018 model, and they're HD clear. And you get 3 in a pack, so that's not bad. And I usually don't have any problems while using this method, so if there's any air bubbles or if there's little tiny specks that end up going underneath the screen protector and the glass, I'll show you how to get those out without ruining one of these. That way you'll have those other 2 just in case you get it like scratched even more. So without further ado, let me take this iPad case off and we'll get right to it. Hey guys, before we get started, I want to share with you guys this screen protector, and it's got 2 sides to it. One says peel off before application, and then this side says peel off after the application. So when you guys do these for yourselves, make sure when you put the screen protector on, make sure this side, the red side, or where it says 1, make sure that side is facing down, because that's the side that's going to end up sticking to your iPad. And then this side you peel off when you're done with the application. Alright, the first thing you're going to do is take your iPad and put your screen protector with the red portion of it facing down. And then take your rubber bands and put it around both ends of the iPad, like so. Then you make sure that it's completely lined up, and so that it doesn't move. And then once you get it all lined up, you use your tape and put a piece of tape on both ends of the iPad. And it can be either the top ends or the bottom ends, but make sure there's 2 on both ends like this. And then you pick up your iPad and put the other ends of the tape underneath. Then after that, you can take both of the rubber bands off and you won't need these anymore. Now, while still connected to the tape, I ended up flipping the iPad screen protector to the one side so that I can start taking off the clear film that's on the screen protector. And before going through with putting it on, I got the dry rag and started wiping it completely clean of all dusts and hairs or little speck of crumbs or whatever. Anything that's on there, I ended up wiping off before I started applying the screen protector on the iPad itself. Next is the application. Now all you have to do is flip it to the other side and then start pulling that clear film off of the iPad as you're putting it onto the screen. Now once you get it on, you're going to want to locate all your bubbles and start pushing them all to the side and see if you can get them all out. All the ones that doesn't have any specks of dust or anything on it. And you can do that by using their little card that comes with it, or you can use your thumbnail, and that's what I did here. Now once you get the majority of the air bubbles out, and if there's a lot, don't worry, just keep going at it and make sure you get all those bubbles out. And I find it easier if you end up using like a big bubble and then kind of taking it towards a little bubble and pushing it around, and keep doing that until you get rid of it finally. But if you don't have that many air bubbles, excellent. Once you got all the bubbles out, you're going to want to end up taking the two pieces of tape off of the ends of the iPad. But if you do end up getting air bubbles that won't go away, it's all because there's a piece of speck that's underneath the screen protector. Now I have a little trick that you can use to get those out, and that is to use tape. Now what you do is you put a piece of tape on top of the iPad screen. Then you use that tape to lift up the screen protector, and then use another piece of tape and slide it underneath that screen protector, and then use that to take out the little piece of speck of dust or hair or crumbs or whatever it is that's underneath there. And once you get all the little air pockets out with the little specks of dust, make sure you check and see if there's any more air bubbles that are sticking around somewhere, and then get those out. And then finally you can peel off the application of that other thin piece of film that's on the screen protector. Now when you take off that film, it kind of lifts up the screen protector a bit, where the specks of dust end up coming back into there. So you ended up just having to go back and push out all those air pockets and take out the little specks of dust that you see, and push out the bubble, and you should be done. And in case you guys are wondering, I am using a CaseBot Slim case for the iPad Pro 12.9 inch. It is for the 4th generation iPad as well as the 3rd generation. It is lightweight. It has a clear back cover, soft TPU edge. It supports the Apple Pencil 2 with the Gen 2 charging capability of the Pencil. And it also has a sleep-wake marble cover to it. Now you just see me over here cleaning off my iPad case, and then putting it into my iPad, and then cleaning the screen, and that's it. The back cover can also hold like drawings or like photographs or something like that, if you want to put that behind it instead of seeing the back portion of the iPad. And that's what I do with mine. I put one of my drawings that I did on the back of it. Now here's the old screen protector and how it looked, and can you see how scratched it is when I hold it up to the light? Look at all those scratches. That's insane that one little piece of plastic on top of that tip did that. But now it's all better, and I haven't had any problems once I changed the nib of the pencil. So thanks for watching this video, and I hope your guys' application of your screen protector went just as smoothly as mine did. And hope you guys can catch you guys next week for a new witch, or possibly a Draw This in Your Own Style by Lacriba. I haven't really decided yet which one I'm going to do. So take care, guys, and stay safe.